¿Qué pasa, muchachos? It's the Sound Alchemist, and today I'm back with another list analysis for Warhammer 40K 8th edition. So, Gersh1 and I and a buddy of ours did a three-way battle report, and before that little narrative battle report comes out, I wanted to give you a rundown of the list I decided to use. So, we were going to be playing 2,000 points of Space Marines. So, I, of course, was using my Celestial Suns, and I was going up against Gersh 1's Imperial Fists, and our buddy had Salamanders. So, knowing what we were going up against, we kind of tailored our lists to kind of, give us the upper hand. We decided to kind of go as competitive as possible for the units that we had at our disposal. So, this is the 2,000 point Space Marine list that I have to offer. So let me know what you guys think. So of course, I was Battleforged and I had a battalion detachment. So that already brings me up to 6 command points, but I think the battalion went up 2 command points, so actually I had 8. Now for my Warlord, the HQ was a Librarian Dreadnought. I gave him the Warlord trait Artisan of War, meaning that his Furioso Force Halberd did an extra damage. Nothing too special here. He was just gonna basically run up wherever I needed him to, kinda use the Shield of Sanguinius and smite things. That was what I was trying to use him for. So I decided to give him the relic, the Veritas Verite. Now what this is that I roll a d6 each time I use a stratagem, and in a 5+, I get an extra command point. And actually that ended up being quite useful. A little bit more than I thought it'd be, so that was pretty cool. For the psychic powers, of course, Smite, Wings of Sanguinius, and Shield of Sanguinius. Those are kind of my go-to abilities when it comes to the Blood Angels. And for his weapons, a Furioso Fist, a Furioso Force Halberd, and a Melt-A-Gun. For my other HQ, I did the exact same thing. I went with a Librarian Dreadnought, Smite, Shield, Wings, Fist, Halberd, and Melt-A-Gun. Now, when it comes to troops, I did a 10-man tactical squad, with my sergeant having a plasma pistol and a power sword, and of course every other marine just had bolters. And then for my other 2 troop choices were just 5-man tacticals, again, sergeant, plasma pistol, power sword, and the rest of the marines just bolters. This is basically because I couldn't, do 3 10-man squads. I only have 20, so I had to make the best use of what I got. Going down to the elites, this is where it gets a little spicy. So I threw in a 5-man tactical squad, a 5-man assault squad of Terminators. I equipped them all with Thunderhammers and Storm Shields, because knowing my Salamander buddy, he always brings Thunderhammer, Storm Shield, Terminators, so I decided to bring my own. And then I also brought a 5-man Cataphractii Terminator squad, this time with Lightning Claws. I wasn't sure exactly how well Lightning Claws would do, but I decided to bring them anyway. Going over to the heavy support, I brought in my 3-man Devastator Centurions. These guys were decked out with Centurion missile launchers and 2 las cannons to bring the Daka Daka on my enemy. And lastly, I brought the heavy hitter, the Telamon Heavy Dreadnought. This dude is a beast. I gave him the Telamon Cestus with twin plasma ejector, the Arachnus Last Storm, and the Spiculus Bolt Launcher. This dude by himself was like 400 points. But again, I needed to try him out since the experimental rules actually came out for this guy quite a while ago, maybe 3 months or so. So I'm like, I gotta try him out. I've got the model for him. Let's see how well he does. And he did pretty alright. So all in all, my total points came out to 1,977. And yeah, so that was the list there, guys. Pretty much, like I said, my librarians were going to provide support with their Shield of Sanguinius, kind of use the Wings of Sanguinius to get them where I needed to. And if anything got too close, I was just going to smite it. With my tactical squads, they were just there in case this ended up being an objective game, which it wasn't. And then lastly, I had the Assault Terminators to kind of just protect the squishy tactical squads. Devastators were just going to sit back and pump out last cannon shots and missiles. And with the stratagem, I forgot what it's called. I believe, let me see if I can find it real quick. Now the stratagem is called From Golden Light They Came, and this is a really good stratagem. It basically states that it lets you put an infantry, biker, or dreadnought unit into the teleportarium. And that's really good, because the freaking Telamon heavy dreadnought, yeah, it's a dreadnought. So you can stick that sucker in the teleportarium and deep strike him. That's definitely going to ruin everybody's day, because now they know what to kind of like position. Like, oh yeah, we got this, this 400 point dude that's gonna deep strike somewhere. Now I gotta, think a little bit more about deployment. But yeah, so that was the case with that stratagem. Really cool. But yeah, if you guys want to know how I did in this 2,000 point 3-way battle, sit tight, because we've got the narrative battle report coming to you soon. I'm not exactly sure when it's coming. I've got it written down and everything, but we'll see. Anyway, that's all I've got for the video for today. If you guys have any other questions, any requests, anything like that, let us know down in the comments below. And if you guys have a better list of 2,000 points for a Space Marine, send it over my way, because I might try it out in later videos. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you guys today. I'm the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.